Hello everybody, this is Mr. Winkles here, coming with you for an audio commentary on BeSt versus Stork, the OSL Semifinals. This is going to be one baller of a PvP series, I can imagine. Right now we're going to see here, pay attention, because BeSt is going to be the Protoss in red, and Stork is going to be the Protoss in white. And so that's how you're going to be able to figure out who is who in this matchup. Of course, mirror matchups, going to be some interesting play from both people. And we're... I don't believe this. And right off the bat, I can't even start to say anything. BeSt is going to send this first probe down to his opponent's base, and he's going to try to proxy gate Stork, it appears. It's the only thing I can think of coming from this, especially to probe this early. This gateway is going to come very quickly. That pylon's going to come very quickly, and he's not going to lose any time on supply, most likely, unless he tries to get the gateway even earlier. So, while this is happening, let me just lay out the map of this series. For those of you who don't know, the OSL is a huge league. Lots of foreign StarCraft players, in fact, nearly all of them play in this tournament at some point or the other. Most of them have been eliminated right now. It's coming down to the final four at this point. This is the second of the semifinal matches. The winner of this game will take on the Terran Fantasy in the OSL finals, and that's going to be a hell of a matchup, whoever it is. BeSt, the red Protoss, is now laying down his gateway, it appears, or will at any moment. I'm not sure if he's already done it yet, but the gateway... the gateway is going to be used to try to get some early zealots in there and try to do some early zealot pressure, and oh no, we didn't see it, so this will come as a surprise, at least until that probe finds its way all the way up to the other side of the map. Stork is going to see that there is no gateway in his opponent's main, and he is going to use that information to deduce that there is one hidden on the map. In fact, he'll probably deduce that around the time the first zealot comes out into his base. So, BeSt right now is playing the best PvP that anyone has seen in a while. If I'm not mistaken, he's won something like 16 PvP games in a row, which is absolutely ludicrous, especially considering that he's going through really world-class players to get here into the quarterfinals of the, into the semifinals of the OSL and have a shot at the finals. Stork, however, an amazing technical player. He's very gifted. He is just very good at all aspects of the game. Micro, macro, very good macro, very good micro. He just plays PvP a little bit better. And okay, here we go. Now we have this this spotted here, some pylons being laid down. To try to banner pylon. That is a great banner pylon there by BeSt, and what you'll see there is that pylon is blocking several mineral clusters as well as the probes inside of them. So we're going to see a fight here at the ramp. Here comes the zealot coming through. The probe is going to come through, and he jumped the zealot over. That is ridiculous. And so he's got the zealot into the base. He's taken out the ramp. I was wondering what he was going to do once I saw that zealot come out first, but oh, there we go. That's what he's going to do. He's the best. So BeSt is going to wander around here. That zealot's quite hurt, but it'll only take a couple shots to take down those probes, and if you can take down some probes, especially in a mirror matchup like PvP, where it's just going to be so close, everything you do, you got to make sure that if you can take down some probes, you can. Is he going to lose that one? No. Oh, wow. That's pretty ball, and he used a pylon warp in to try to take down, that probe. That was pretty cool. We have now 2 zealots in the base, and for BeSt, and 3 for Stork. So Stork is going to run around. If BeSt committed to a straight fight here, he'd lose. But what he needs to do is harass the supply of minerals coming in. He's doing that right now. He's taken down one probe. There are 2 zealots alive. One's very, very hurt with no kills on him. So he's got to get some more out of this, I believe, in order to try to make up for this. We have a 3rd zealot coming in, and that counter-attacking zealot is heading up to the top of the map. So the probes, he's losing another probe. He's trying to get those probes to route all over them and try to take out those zealots without doing damage. Another probe goes down to that zealot in the top. Meanwhile, in comes a probe and soon to be a zealot for a Stork to try to counterattack here. Manor pylon almost dead, being attacked by those probes that are trapped beneath it. And those minerals, those 2 mineral patches can't be mined, for one thing, and that's going to slow down the economy in addition to the probes being dead. Meanwhile, Stork's got to do some damage in this counterattack. He only has 1 zealot back, and he only has 1 zealot attacking, but BeSt only has 1 zealot back because he only has 1 gateway there. So, meanwhile, that zealot's been reduced to very low health. 4 zealots now in to try to take out this remaining one of BeSt from that proxy gateway, and we're going to see if he tries to invest any more. Yep, he's invested a little bit more. He's invested another 100. Meanwhile, a core is coming in for Stork. He's going to try to out-tech his opponent and see what he can do. Meanwhile, this Zealot is just wandering around, seeing if he can get any last kills, be as annoying as possible, and keep those Zealots from a counterattack. That's another important thing, because if he has them chasing around, he's going to go in for the kill here. He's got 1, 2 hits. Is he going to get a third one? He's being routed around. He's going to have to run away. That Zealot only has 1 kill. He takes a stab. He's going to have to get away quick, and it looks like he's going to make it. Meanwhile, a core is up for over there for BeSt. Meanwhile, his proxy gate is going to lose its pylon, so he's going to go down supply, and he's going to very quickly be down a gateway as well. But be interesting to see what kind of effect this has on the game, and the last Zealot goes down, because this is by no means either player is out of it by this point, because look at this, you have 4 counterattacking Zealots going up for Stork, and you have 4 Zealots at the ramp to defend, another 2 coming up here, but another 1 coming, look at that, another 2. So right now it's still fairly even, despite the fact that that rush probably was not intended to kill Stork. BeSt knows that it would take some incredible micro, I mean, even beyond him, and BeSt is a macro-oriented player. He's got good micro, but he's really known for his macro, just having army after army after army ready after he attacks into his opponent. Robotics facility going up, and Protoss versus Protoss, you really got to get Reavers out. The player who micros their Reavers well will often win the game. I believe it was Stork in this very tournament, if I recall correctly, who had some sick Reaver micro and was able to win a couple games that way with just, I remember a Reaver snipe in one game that was absolutely redonkulous. So what we're going to be seeing right now is Stork is pressuring with these units, but he doesn't have enough to take the hill, especially against that strong formation of Zealots at BeSt. So we're in, for the moment, a bit of a standstill, I would guess, until we see some Reavers hit the field. It's going to be interesting. Oh, well, who knows? Stork's going to try to push the issue now. He's trying to get up that ramp. He takes out a Zealot, and I'm not sure if he lost one. He probably lost a Zealot as well. So we're going to see here, he's going to be retreating. The Observatory is going down first for BeSt, which is a safer play, because you want to make sure that you know what your opponent's doing. You want to have that observer out and see what's going on. Meanwhile, the robotics facility coming up late. Instead, we have goon range coming, I would guess. I mean, I'm not supposing that we'll see any air attack upgrades here. We have goon range coming from this cybernetics core, which is going to be interesting to see whether or not that's going to be a good move in order to make up for the observer, and hence the Reaver coming late, because you got to make an observer, you got to make a shuttle, and then comes a Reaver. Shuttle coming first, and we're going to see, my guess is a observer coming up. He's already got the observatory. Meanwhile, these dragoons perhaps trying to get up. Ooh, no, they're going to be sent back. Interesting to see if goon range is done as yet. It's not. We have goon range coming now from Cybernetics Core over on BeSt's side, so they'll both have it in a moment, and another gateway from BeSt as well. Robotic support bay is up. We have the observer out, so a Reaver must be making. We're going to see what he tries to do with this, if he's going to try to harass with it, if he's going to